podcast and all the other shit, and I just used it, and it kind of like became. Most people in the comedy community call me Barack. They think that's actually my real name.
I can't believe you're implying that people are putting out a fake version of themselves on social media.
I mean, I still put out a fake version, but an authentic fake version of that.
Right.
What the hell? What? That's an oxymoron.
That's the joke.
Get a better joke.
That's a good one. I'm
gonna open a window. There's some heat over there.
No. I'm gonna keep it real with you.
Some type of moron.
Hey, listen. I said oxy first.
Wait, you got oxy?
No, I have.
I said I'm trying to turn it up. It's Sunday. Day of rest for me. So
I got marijuana.
After we're done recording.
Oh, gotcha.
Hey everybody! Thanks for tuning in to the Destination podcast. You know me by now. I'm Destin Richardson. But to my front here / left, depending on what you're watching this, we got Barack Lesnar and Sarah Ashraf.
Okay.
So actually we're on a show this Thursday. Thursday, correct?
Yes, April 27th.
I would say all the dates they blend together after a while, but April 27th at Cafe Kerouac. Illuminati presents. Not the Illuminati, of the one that isn't real, but
the good Illuminati.
The good Illuminati is presenting Comedy Battle Royale. And actually, myself and Sarah, we're actually competing against each other. We're all being friendly now, but come Thursday, go for the jugular. So thanks for
no problem.
Yeah, so thank you for coming out.
Thank you
for making the drive.
Appreciate you.
It was a long drive. It was like 45 minutes.
Yeah.
I didn't realize.
If you take the speed limit like a bitch, it's 45 minutes. But
yeah, I was like, I got here in like 39.
I'll say it's like 35. But pedal to metal.
And I drive a Prius, so like.
Yeah.
Used a half tank of gas to get here.
No, I use like not even
half a gallon. Half a gallon.
Yeah.
Really?
Half a gallon.
Yeah. I was like, right below like motorcycle in terms of mileage.
Right, dude, it's so nice.
Or if she did some speed, she could have ran here about an hour. But...
Oh, dude, I don't run.
Yeah.
No, I don't run. If I'm run, y'all better be running because someone's chasing me and you all about to get.
You don't run, but do you do speed?
Actually, I have never done speed.
Okay.
But I have done some Molly and Sass, and those just like, give me pumped up. But I've never done ecstasy. I've never done any of that shit.
Yeah. I'll say I've done sass all the time, especially when someone says something I don't like it. Oh, I hit them with that sass.
Shut up.
Fake laugh, hiding real pain.
SaaS to me means software as a service, but I'm pretty sure that's not what you're referring to.
No, it's not.
Actually, thing is, I've never even heard of sass. If I'm being honest, like sassafras, like you just rolling up sassafras leaves and smoking them. Or...
No. So you know what Molly is, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's like.
Oh, I know Molly.
It's my aunt.
We all know Molly. If
Yeah.
you don't know Molly, you're gonna.
Molly's a friend of mine.
She's one of my ex-best friends. But it's like that. It's MDMA without the extra methamphetamine. So it doesn't make you like
MDA.
Oh, is it? MDMA. MDA.
Well, you said without the extra M.
Yeah, so it's MDAA then? MD. I don't know.
You tell me. You're the.
I just said.
Okay. Understood.
Whatever alphabet it's missing, I'm sure.
But
I'm sure there's something that picked it back up.
Yeah.
Maybe there's an MDA of double A that we're missing out on.
Yeah. Basically, it doesn't cause the 3-day like downfall after Molly. You know what I mean? You have that experience with her, and then like you're depressed for 3 days because you were just so freaking excited. Your serotonin and dopamine are like at max, and then you're like,
you borrow from the next one.
Yeah, so you're basically taking from yourself, but
I would say
doesn't have that.
All like alcohol and drugs is always just borrowing fun from tomorrow.
Yeah,
it's true.
Yeah, I'll say with the Molly and the 3-day depression, I'm like, who's been drugging me with Molly every 3 days for my life and not telling me?
I mean, who's been drugging me every day for the past like 16 years?
Exactly.
In that case.
And where am I when the fun part of it's happening? I only ever get to experience the downs.
Apparently I dance. What the fuck is that?
I've not met a drug yet that's made me dance.
Oh, I love dancing.
I always look in the mirror and I see myself and I'm like, no, you don't dance in public.
You've seen the movie Hitch, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, you
that's
just do
part of
those
the-
moves,
yeah.
man. He found a girl. What's her name?
What was her name?
It was like Water, wasn't it?
Waters or something like that. I thought you were just talking about the actress that played her.
Yeah.
But, I don't know. Way out of Kevin James's league. That's all I know her as.
I mean, or
Even for the movie, like scripting that they get together, I'm even like, this is unrealistic. Wild Wild West was a more realistic Will Smith film than Kevin James hooking up with her.
One of my favorite experiences with Molly before we get too far away from the topic.
Okay.
I'll always bring it back to Molly. Don't
Was
you worry.
being in Miami. 6 a.m. we went out the night before and went to my friend's house and then just decided to go outside and then the stray dog walks up. It looked like Beethoven. You remember Beethoven, the dog?
Yeah,
just
that's
like
a big
Beethoven.
ass dog.
Love his music.
We
Right.
had
Great composer.
we had such a strong bond, this dog and I.
Yeah.
We locked eyes and we were just vibing. We just sat there. We had a conversation while having a conversation. It was weird. It was like we made eye contact.
Yeah.
There was like telepathy.
Mhm.
And
So
then
is
I
that-
felt bad. I'm like, this dog looked hungry. It was a homeless dog, but it was so chill. Definitely liked my vibe. So I went to this little bodega they had in the corner and I got him some Cuban bread as a reward. So the dog's probably dead now because that was a decade ago, but it's honestly one of my favorite experiences I've ever had.
Which one? The part where you
All
like
of it.
where you like saw a dog's eyes and you're like, yes, I am a dog.
I mean,
Two
yes,
G's though. 2 G's.
A dog.
DAWG actually.
The wog.
D-O-G-G-G unit.
But yeah, that was definitely a great
Alright.
experience.
Awesome.
But I try not to dabble too much. It's a lot.
Yes, I really only like uppers.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? I'm a rare breed. Like I'm like, so do you know your personality type?
Mhm.
All right. What is your personality type?
The type that doesn't like uppers.
Fuck you.
I don't know the exact type. But.
So I'm ESFJ,
Mhm.
which is in the therapy world, whatever, the entertainer. Okay, and in the test that I was taken, I was given it by my pseudo family because I don't really have a family, but they're therapists. So they give it to their clients and stuff to take it, and they send them the results, and they also read the results. It tells you everything, like what kind of parents you be, what you need to work on, like what kind of friend, what kind of boss, what kind of subordinate, like everything and anything. And then then it gives you your percentages of everything you are, like introverted, extroverted, observant, whatever the other one is, and feelings or sensitive, stuff like that. So I am 95% extroverted. 95. I have yet to meet anybody who comes close to that.
That's an absurd amount of extrovert.
Yeah, dude. COVID basically.
Some would say that's
killed
an
me.
extra extroverted.
Yes.
Yeah, dude.
It's 95th percentile.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. So
Does that make me sound smart saying 95th percentile?
Sure.
Only time I was ever 95% anything was my drug test after I did Molly.
Right. I mean, that's why you need stats.
So I used to be an ENFP in like my early 20s.
Okay, all right. I was ENFJ.
And I took it recently, and I was an INFP. So apparently, I've become. It went
Dash
from
what?
extroverted, and I've become more introverted.
Well, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think it means that you're looking more inside than you are outside.
Yeah, I just don't trust motherfuckers. I think that's what it comes down to. I've been jaded, not as trusting and willing to bare my soul as I used to be.
That's when you cut them. That's when you get your shank and you.
The calluses, you mean, or the people?
I did mention.
I was saying, I still got all the calluses. I have so many less people now.
I did tell you I didn't want to talk about my felony. So
that was literally one of the only things before we started recording when it was like.
I didn't say what his felonies were for.
He did say no felonies.
You kind of referenced it.
Now he's got to talk about it, even though it was. Okay.
All right, it's okay.
Maybe
Blame
next
the
time.
woman.
I will.
Blame the woman.
I will.
I'm gonna get.
Given the everything about me, I have to stay out of that particular beef.
Why is
I
that?
can't take sides.
Oh, I mean,
One, as a podcast host, I'd remain neutral in anything, and two, I'm just
You live in Newark.
yeah. Exactly.
Is it like the neutral ground in Newark?
I need all of the straight. I need all the not straight white male friends I can get. So
Just the opposite, you know. But
I was keep on talking. I'm going to take my personality test right now.
Yeah, 16personalities.com.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you're doing? Is that 16personalities.com?
Oh,
they
yeah,
are
that's the first
not
one
a
that came out.
sponsor of this podcast.
No, they're
by the
not.
way.
No,
But
they're
if they
not.
wanna
No, they're
be-
not. No,
Yep.
they're not.
But if they
It
want
is
to
16personalities.com?
hit my boy up.
All right. Yeah, dude, it's legit.
So while I'm doing this, so you both have been doing comedy. Well, I'll start with you, Brock.
Yeah.
The champ. How long have you been doing comedy?
Man, so I've been doing comedy my whole life. But if we're gonna be official,
Right out the womb.
Yeah,
right out the womb, I'm telling you.
Straight out the gates of that
My dad
motherfucker.
actually told me, and this is a true story, when he would get mad at me, he's like, "You're so inept, you didn't even know how to be born." Because I was like a C-section baby. I was like a breech.
Mhm.
I think like my arm and my head were trying to come out.
You are.
I'm saying, I mean, that probably had something to do with it. My mom's a large woman, but you
I
know,
was 11 pounds 14 ounces, and I bust out that.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Poor woman.
I'll say I wrecked
you a
her.
C-section?
No, I was straight up. I wrecked that woman more than my dad ever could.
I mean, poor lady. You better buy her a Mother's Day gift.
If
every
I
single
talked to
year.
my mom, I'd be like, "Mom, was I 10 pounds or was I 8? I
didn't
can't
know
remember."
Got that big lip. Wow.
Dude, well,
Big baby only gotten bigger.
I mean,
turkey.
you guys know what the
Uh-huh.
vulva can like go to, right?
Apparently.
Like it reaches 10 centimeters. The pretty big-headed child can fit through there.
Jeez.
Mhm.
Yeah, except for when they're breech.
I'm so small now.
So you were saying?
No, I mean, yeah, no, I just felt from the beginning, you know, life is comedic. But
Yeah.
honestly, officially, when I was in high school, I started doing improv. I was part of a YMCA Teen Leaders Club, and
Cool.
our leader of this group, her boyfriend was in an improv group in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and they would come in and teach us improv.
Sounds cheesy.
Yeah, very.
Is it Gouda or is it?
Oh, you didn't Swiss that one.
I did not.
It's very funny. But I was 18, taking improv classes. We got to do some performances. One of my favorite memories of those early improv practices was there was an older man doing improv with us, and he's playing somebody with Tourette's, and he starts going, fuck, 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 big shit, shit, shit. And at the same time he's doing this venue we're at is like giving this lady a tour to see if she'll get a membership here, and she's giving her 10-year-old son the tour. And right as she walks into the room, this 70-year-old man is like, fuck, fuck, shit, shit, playing a Tourette's character, which made sense in the scene, but really stuck out in my mind as a funny moment. And this same group of improv performers got me a job at a haunted house. So it was very fun to hang out with these guys. But something that stands out to me, one got really offended when one of the guys in our class taking the improv classes pointed out that Jesus was a zombie. Like, this comedian who makes all these jokes about all these topics got so offended. And I remember him saying, as a Christian man, I don't appreciate you making that joke. Like, fuck out of here.
Yeah,
I mean,
right?
You know who forgives you for that?
Jesus.
that's what
Actually,
I'm saying.
it's God. Jesus also sent himself.
Back to the topic
Into
of
Mary's
Wisconsin.
pussy.
I say cheese and rice. Cheese and rice.
How selfless of God. Saw that pussy from sky, be like, that.
Right, but also he also had Muhammad. And he also has Gandhi. And he also has every other religion. So, like, that's what I think.
Did you know people get angry when you draw a picture of Muhammad?
Listen,
Don't do it.
I know what Muhammad looks like. It's my brother. My brother's name is Muhammad.
Just
So
Yeah.
I know what he looks like. I got a picture.
Aren't there like 3 billion Muhammads?
Dude, it is the most common name in the world.
Mhm.
The world. And I was like, no, dad. What's your dad's name? Muhammad? Okay, cool. Uncle? Muhammad. I was like,
Not in all.
and your eldest son, Muhammad. Cool. So I'm glad I'm not named Muhammad because like fuck that.
So how do Muhammad's feel that the most popular Muhammad of all time, outside of the Prophet, of course, trying to offend him,
no,
wasn't even a Muhammad until he was like 30 years old. How do they feel
Right.
about that?
Well, I don't know. I'm not Muslim. And my brother goes by Usman, which is really funny because it's spelled USMAN, like US man.
Us, man.
No, US man, like USMAN. US man.
Did someone just like look at a green card and be like, "U.S. man, that's your name?" And he's like, "Yeah."
I don't know. Actually, I don't know how he got that. I should ask them that.
You probably should.
Yeah. I mean, like my other brother's name is Wahab. That's really easy.
Also, that would probably really fuck me up if I was like a Muslim woman and like having sex with a Muslim man and having to call out Muhammad, knowing damn well it's probably her dad's name.
Oh, dude, or is she even allowed to talk?
You're about to lose. You're about to
That's
lose.
a good point.
Your one Muslim follower is about to stop watching your podcast.
No, it's just
my dad's Muslim. We're good.
Doesn't that make you like culturally Muslim?
I don't
You have
know.
a brother
So,
named Muhammad. I feel like you should
yeah.
disown him.
Well, so I will say culturally, yes, I could be, but I'm not a practicing Muslim because I believe everything. I literally believe everything.
Most Christians I know aren't practicing, and they still claim that shit. So you go ahead and you own that.
Yeah, it's like how you know gullible's in the dictionary.
I put it there.
Yeah, you believe that?
I do.
I was gonna let that one just sit forever if needed be.
Sorry, can't help it.
So, but anyway, so Sarah, how long have you been doing comedy?
Oh yeah, are you done? I didn't want to like.
I mean, essentially, that's when I started. But in Columbus, I started performing at Improv again in 2019. I did comedy sports in Milwaukee like 2012, right before I moved here. I had a shit ton of kids, so I kind of focused on raising those little bastards for about a decade.
It is an effective unit of measurement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But now I've actually started doing stand-up in the last few months, and I'm loving it, and I'm really tapping into that improv experience that I have, and just life and severe depression and trauma. I feel are the main seasons of some hilarious stand-up.
Oh yeah.
Anytime an artist like tries to say they're too happy, I'm like, then you suck as an artist, my man. Like,
what you have to say.
Yeah. You need some spice.
I feel you.
Yeah.
Spice of life.
You tell us about your history with comedics.
Comedics or being a comedian?
I said comedics.
A comedic.
Comedic. I can't even say that. Comedic. All right. So,
yeah.
I no joke, no shit. I just realized I am like it's like wow. I don't want to talk about this. So I feel like I believe that we choose the life that we grow up in. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So I believe that I chose to grow up in a life where my father would abandon me before I was born and have an emotionally unavailable, abusive, neglective, narcissistic mother.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, okay, cool. I recognize that now. But that is literally my formula for comedy. Like, it's how I was raised. Like, I'm a Pakistani, so I was raised in West fucking Virginia. I didn't have biryani, which is like a traditional Pakistani food, until 2 years ago. Like, it's like, that's funny. Mm-hmm. Like, are you fucking kidding me?
Did you like it?
Oh my God, I fucking love it. I like goat biryani, like chicken biryani, like lamb biryani, love it all. And that's the thing that I was like, wow. Yeah. And like, I've had a lot of traumatic shit happen to me. Like, I have an incurable brain disease. And like that has like, I'm just now tapping into like, so I need to talk about this.
Is it wokeism?
I am wokeism.
No.
I don't know. I don't know woke. What's wokeism?
Just
being woke.
Being woke.
Okay.
Yeah. Is that the disease you're suffering from?
Maybe currently. You know what I mean? Like I just it's one thing that I just have never wanted to like bring up. You know what I mean? And it's because it was so rough and hard when I got it. But I love myself so much. I would never change anything about me. Nothing. Not a damn thing. Not even my mama being a narcissist. Not my dad. Not my sister. Not getting this brain disease. Having this brain disease. Because I wouldn't be who I am without it.
That's right.
Right. The badass bitch.
Yeah.
Usually right here.
Yeah. I didn't pay attention to any of that because I was not. I was doing.
Oh, you didn't
personality test. Yeah. Also, I'm kidding.
No, it's okay. Dude, I don't know.
No,
I'll just cry.
You're fine. I also I was like, can you shut it up? I don't want to cry on the podcast. I'm kidding. No. I also, so speaking of, I had borscht for the first time because again, like I'm mostly Russian.
Yeah.
I only had borscht recently, like a year ago. It unfortunately not that good.
It's because you've had American food first.
Yeah. Yeah, borscht is pretty easy to beat.
What is American food?
Burgers, fries, hot dogs,
Ass.
ass, grilled cheese and ass.
Good old American ass.
And
Buffalo wings. That's a purely American thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will allow it. Unseasoned chicken.
No.
Unseasoned chicken.
Oh my god, that's boiled chicken.
That's flyover state America food.
Getting a little edgy.
That's Nebraska, Missouri. There.
You put a little pepper on it.
Oh
a
yeah.
little spice.
Ooh, a little spice of life.
Fun fact. I was not aware, even at my fat ass family reunions,
Yeah.
I was unaware that white people put raisins in potato salad until I heard black comics making fun of white people for it. And
That's insane.
I've never seen it with my own eyes, but trust me when I say I believe every black comic I've ever heard. Because it sounds like white people bullshit.
They try to add color. That's what it is. And no shit, that's what it is.
Right.
Yeah, so they're trying to add, like, my pappy taught me this. Like, he made his own coleslaw. Like, he didn't do it. He made his own potato salad.
Yeah.
He put raisins in there one time. And no shit, I was like, why the fuck? I mean, I wasn't there because it was my pappy. I was like, Daddy, why did you do that? There's raisins. I eat those. He was like, it adds color.
An old white man adding color, that sounds out of character.
Raisins! He chose raisins to add color to it. It's
God forbid you choose, like, I don't know, hot sauce.
Or paprika.
Yeah.
Just something you've sucked all the life out of.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No vitality left in it whatsoever.
Exactly. Just a meaningless husk.
Yes.
That's what I hate.
Of what eventually became Mad Dog 2020.
That's true. The raisins used in potato salad made by white people end up being the same grapes.
Conspiracy theory. The Sun-Made Raisin Factory has a deal with Mad Dog 2020 that they get all of the juice from the raisins.
They're gonna make raisin juice.
What is that? Like what Boss Tree did? It's like racketeering or something, or whatever that is, or like whatever the deal that Carnegie and the oil company made, or the rail company, whatever. I don't know.
It's a racket.
Racketeering. There we go. Racketeering. That was the word.
I thought you said that.
I learned that in the mafia game. That's how I learned that. So.
Yeah. So yeah, that's my new hot conspiracy theory that Mad Dog 2020 and Sun-Made Raisins are in bed together.
I like it. I'm a conspiracy theorist, so I'm all with that.
Ooh, drop a hot conspiracy theory then, because I also still have more of this test to take. Not that I'm going to ignore you, but I'm going to ignore you.
I'm sorry, well, she wasn't done. I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, thank you.
My apologies.
Yeah, I forgive you.
I'm a man.
Yeah, I was saying sorry. I didn't mean to overlook you.
No, you're fine. As he raises up his phone.
Oh, sorry, did you say something? No.
Sorry. It sounded like you were talking. I thought it was muffled.
It's a really bad habit I have, yeah.
Tell us about your pappy and his raisins.
Listen, my pappy was a good man.
Hear about that old shriveled.
Listen, my pappy grew up on a farm. Like, he taught me like how to know when rain's coming. Like, he taught me like when like shit needs water, when it needs sun. Like, I'm like, I don't understand what you're saying right now. All I know is I need to eat, and I'm hungry. Are you gonna feed me or just keep teaching me about plants?
Yeah.
What's the worst lesson your pappy taught you?
Oh, I don't believe in any worse lessons. But I'm pretty sure it may have been how to put the paper towels on the paper towel holder. He mansplained that so hard. I'm just thinking about this. Like,
for anyone listening, mansplaining is short for man explaining.
It's actually short for a man explaining shit to another person.
Thanks for woman explaining that one.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You see how that was better?
I do a terrible job of man explaining. So yeah.
Thank God you have a woman here to womansplain.
Yes. So raisins.
So yeah.
Putting the paper towel on the
Put the
holder.
That was the
jumping off.
stupidest thing.
Yeah.
But
So you say you do it with your mouth?
honestly, I feel like everybody says I do everything with my mouth. My gym teacher in middle school, I don't remember her name, but she was a butch woman. And but I was in West Virginia. Like I didn't know about like gays or like anything like that because like when we stick to West Virginia, you stick to West Virginia and go outside.
I have to ask, does she have big calves like this? These types of calves?
Yeah.
Like these.
Dude, yeah, dude, she wore like men's gym shorts.
Mm-hmm.
Mailman. I just live a mail.
Mm-hmm. Yes, but her jean shorts.
Her no, she didn't have jeans. She wore shorts, like gym shorts.
Oh, okay.
And then she had like a polo, like a polo was always like a different color, like it's always like red and green or like blue and yellow or like something, nothing girly. So I was like, okay, she cool, I can fuck with her. And so she was like, girl, you got the gift of gab. You need to learn how to shut that mouth up. And I'm like,
if it's a gift, why would you?
I know. I was like,
yeah.
Wait, who's giving me a gift? I want a gift.
Right.
And it was like, I want a gift. She was like, no, honey, you have the gift of gab. You never know when to shut up. I'm like, oh, fuck. Okay, good. I can get out of so many conversations with this.
Is there a field that I can like talk to a whole bunch of people all at one time then? It's all coming together. It's all full circle now.
So fast forward to now. I've been talking about doing stand-up comedy for like since October. November, September last year, tail end. Because I watched Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. It's so funny.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a what is it of the podcast, but it literally like it because she talks fast and I'm a fast talker. So like I had never really heard a girl comedy talk fast and succeed. You know what I mean? Because I had never watched comedy before. I had never watched stand-up comedy before. Never.
That's the best way to start a comedy career with zero comedy experience.
Is it like I really truly feel that my spirit was like, yeah, you don't need to watch any of this shit because you're gonna do it one day. You just need to get through all this shit to do it.
You got that white male energy.
I got that big dick energy. Let's be real.
Yeah.
Two completely different things, by the way.
So when you thought you heard a knock earlier, and that was just her like sitting down and it hitting the floor. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm gonna move it.
Yeah.
A little to the left.
I have energy. That's what I have.
Everything.
Normal, regular.
No, hell no. Nobody has normal, regular energy. If they do, they're dead.
Status quo. Rule. Default energy.
Default? You're default? You're a default mode?
Energy. Yes.
Hell no. Hell no.
It's not big, not little. Just.
I have a saying, and I will say it every time. I shine like the sun and glow like the moon. Come at me. Like.
It was Gandhi, wasn't it?
No, that was Sarah who said that. Sarah Ashraf.
Yeah. So I also I have the dick energy. I have actually I'm not gonna say because you can listen to my special Grown Up, which is now on Spotify, Amazon Prime, iTunes, and YouTube Music, where I do like a whole 6-minute bit about what type of dick energy I have. So
hell yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know there was different types of dick energy.
Oh yeah. There's a lot of different types of dicks. So naturally there's a whole lot of different types of dick energies.
Okay.
Yeah. Mushroom dick energy is my favorite.
Oh yeah. Like very skinny shaft but giant fucking head. Yeah.
Yes.
I've only ever seen pictures of them.
Yeah.
Like
they taste great too.
Although some will kill you though. So, yeah, there are some that everyone's allergic to.
Is it because they're too long for you? You just can't swallow it all.
When
choke on it.
Yeah, if it's long, because it'll take that giant head way too far.
Okay.
What the actual shaft can deliver.
Okay.
It'll like break off. It'll like snap off of the shaft, but then the head will just like stay up in there and then like start rotting and festering, and then you'll get infection. Yeah.
That's that Last of Us dick.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that movie show or anything. Why? I can't get
It turns,
into
yeah, I'll say because you, the last reaction to the infection is you just turn into a zombie. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. It's like I don't know if I believe in zombies.
Cool.
I'm just saying.
That's,
I mean, you know what though? You know, I believe in everything. So maybe there's zombies on like another multiverse.
I mean, there's like in the animal kingdom. I mean, there's instances of like there's just like certain type of like parasite or whatever that does effectively make like insects a zombie or whatever. Like when it infects them, like it does go all the way to the brain, and then it basically starts puppeting the, like it literally takes over the entire shell of the yeah.
So you're like blowing my mind right now. I had no idea.
Well, I remember seeing or reading it somewhere, and then it was on the internet, so it's probably true.
Yeah. Always.
But like also, I mean, that sounds about right. You know, like a parasite that like literally like slowly starts to like just completely fill out and then just take over entirely. Like takes over like motor skills, like higher function and everything. Yeah.
Oh my god! Like, do you know if anybody's like been infected with that? Has been infected with that?
No,
sounds like weed.
Yeah.
You know, not as bad as alcohol. Alcohol fuck up your motor skills, but more worse than weed will.
I'll drink to that.
I will drink my.
I
do.
Your awful like icy backwash.
I don't backwash. I swallow.
I have a question. I mean, I probably should have let that sit a little while.
Maybe.
I was going to bring it back to the mushroom dick there.
Yeah.
That's definitely a choking hazard. If it like breaks off and it like gets caught in the esophagus,
Dude,
that's
I'm worried
death.
about like me not being able to breathe.
Mm-hmm.
Are mummies considered zombies? Like those mummies that come back and they're on the bandages?
Ooh.
They're bandaged zombies, or they're their own category?
I see. I don't know because I don't know. Have you guys seen the one with what's his face and what's her face, and they go to Egypt and not National Treasure because that's about America.
The one with the guy from
The Mummy.
The
Mummy. The movie The Mummy, where was like I can't remember. Brendan Fraser.
Brendan Fraser and Rachel Weisz.
Yes, Rachel Weisz. Yeah. And so like he and Imhotep is in the thing he's reading and stuff, and like I believe it like they call the souls back to them, but they haven't quite passed on. So like they're
zombies. Yeah.
So but I don't know. What is a zombie though? What is a zombie? Is a zombie like somebody that like is alive again? Is it somebody that's alive again and has their spirit? Is it somebody that's alive again and like sucks dick?
Is Jesus a zombie?
If one of those last ones is out there, my DMs is open.
Mine too.
That's a legit question. Is Jesus a zombie?
Well, okay. So I don't know because I don't know what a zombie is because I feel Jesus was raised with his soul.
I thought the idea of the zombie is that it does have all the functions of a human again, just no soul.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay, yeah.
So, technically, I mean, if that's the argument you want to go with, then that wouldn't make Jesus a zombie. But you can also make the argument Jesus is a zombie.
Yeah,
for sure.
If that's what you believe, you do. You Glenn, go.
Yeah, if you believe that, no matter what cause, no matter by what means, if the dead is back and animated in any way, that's a zombie.
Okay. Yeah. See, I then I guess I can believe that. I can't believe in zombies because I believe that when we pass, our souls move on.
Plus, Jesus being a zombie, that makes for even better fanfic.
Dude,
so
that makes
Yeah, I mean, if the criteria for being a zombie is not having a soul, then I guess I'm a zombie.
Oh, shut your whore mouth!
I didn't say a whore.
I did.
I think whores can have souls.
Well, yeah.
I prefer they have mouths.
Hey.
You know, my favorite pronunciation of whore is Ralphie.
Ralphie?
In The Sopranos. He says, whore! And it's my favorite pronunciation.
I like it. I'm a Frank Reynolds, Always Sunny, Danny DeVito, a whore. Just that really extra whore. Yeah.
It's pretty cool. Danny DeVito and Ralphie.
Danny DeVito.
Yeah, she's a whore, Tony! A whore! I like The Sopranos.
Yeah, I just watched it for the first time. for the first time ever.
Yeah.
Like it was, I actually liked how it finished.
Mm?
I
It was
loved
brilliant.
it. Right?
Yeah.
Right?
Who wouldn't want to die eating onion rings? That's like the
I don't
best
think
way
he was.
to go.
No,
That's
he wasn't gonna
perfect.
die.
Yeah,
No, he
perfect.
was not gonna die. I feel like the guy was a cop, and he was there to arrest him because Meadow kept talking about how annoying it was, how the cops were, like how annoying the people were throughout the entire season.
Oh, you poor summer child. He died.
I know
He got
didn't.
massacred in front of his family.
Then he
while
died in
eating
jail.
onion rings.
He died in jail. No,
He
no.
died
No,
over a bowl of ziti.
No,
is how he died.
if you want to close
Which
this
is
story,
very character.
if you-
it fits in the arc.
the bowl of cereal would be really
She's
funny.
wrong, so you can look this up for yourself. She's
No,
wrong.
okay. You can look it up and
Don't let her.
discover.
Plus, how would you
Think
choke?
of it.
How would you choke on Cheerios? They have little holes in them anyway. You can still breathe. That's why
Still happens, bitches.
That's why lifesavers are the shape they are, because they want to make a hard candy that did have a hole in it in case it was a choking hazard for children. So they were like, well, let's put something that has a hole in it.
Or somebody had a micro penis and they had nothing else to fuck, and they were like, okay, we'll do this, and I want to lick it too. And they're like, okay, we'll sell this to people for candy.
Sounds like my great grandfather invented lifesavers then.
My great grandfather's your great grandfather.
Pappy's gone.
Pappy.
What up, cuz? Then why didn't he tell me how to put paper towels on a paper towel holder thing? You can see. I mean, I
Because you're a man.
Oh yeah, I'm supposed to know.
It's
That's
a
right.
woman's job.
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Anyone can put the paper towel on the paper towel.
Yeah.
That's right.
Can you
It's
put?
2023.
I have a very important question for you too. Which way do you put toilet paper back on the toilet paper holder? Toilet paper.
Oh, top over top over.
You?
On top of the toilet.
That's big dick energy right there.
Well, you can't wipe your dick if it's behind you,
It's called the reach around.
Yeah.
and then you'll get it everywhere
Also-
because your big dick's there. So like,
Also, did
what
you
do
say
you?
wipe your dick?
Yeah. Did you not? You got that again?
I'm just saying, like, most people wipe their ass, but I mean, you know, I mean, if the dick's that big that it's going in the toilet bowl, but I mean, I guess you kind of wipe it
I don't
too.
have those sort of problems.
That's why I'm surprised by it, because I'm like, wait, people have those problems?
I don't know. I don't have a dick.
I have Newark, Ohio dick energy.
Oh. I got West Virginia
So-
dick energy.
So both of
Rich.
so both of your dick chew Copenhagen then.
Oh yeah, no.
Wintergreen.
Worse, my dick fuck Hitler.
Oh,
Oh man,
Yeah.
damn.
is this
That
the
was-
is this the first Hitler name drop on your podcast?
Actually, that's a great question. I think so.
Well, my
Who do you
mom.
think you are, Kanye?
Listen, no.
Never mind. We did drop Hitler once.
Yes. It is okay. It says I am part German. It is not a problem for me to say this because 9% of me am I German. I'm German.
I'm pretty sure it's like illegal to like praise Hitler in Germany.
I did not praise Hitler. I said that he was comparing. I was comparing.
I'm just saying.
Hitler.
I'm just being
Strictly
German.
as a politician.
As a politician, of course.
I'm just. My argument was more that being German doesn't give you free reign to name drop Hitler. That was my point.
Okay. Well, I'm Middle Eastern. I could drop Al Qaeda if I want to. In a bowl of cereal.
For those of you paying attention, she is 8 different ethnicities right now.
I really am though.
Yeah.
Like in all honesty, I am like my DNA.
I'm just making sure people are keeping score here. That's all.
Sorry. All right.
Yeah.
You're like the east side of Columbus. Somebody will get that. I promise.
I see. I don't.
Yeah, that joke will kill Hannah.
I was like, they'll probably be like, she wasn't even laughing. She didn't know what she talking about. What were you talking about? What'd you say? Sorry, it does a lot. That's a lot. I do that a lot.
We were just keeping score of your mini.
Oh, yeah. So I'm 50% Middle Eastern, 50% Pakistani, and actually 45% Pakistani and 5% Indian.
Yeah.
Where's
And
the German coming? This is not how percentages work.
Also, listeners of Newark, you may be surprised to know that Pakistan is its own separate thing, and not just the Middle East. I had to clarify for Newark.
yes, we don't make terrorists. We just harbor them. Shit. Oh yeah. So and the other 50% is German, Irish, Scottish, Welsh, and English.
Yeah.
My mom is so hot. It's unreal.
That was like 135% you just quoted. I'm pretty sure.
She's also 150% statistician.
And I'm also 150% unsure of myself. So please come back to me.
That was like 50%, 38%, 29%.
Nuh-uh.
At some point, it's
49%. Sorry, is there a niner in there?
Yeah. There is a niner. Ooh, wow. Ooh, interesting. It changed.
What is?
Ooh. Okay, so
racial mix.
Yeah, well, no, I'm still 50-50, but the 50 and the 50 switch percentages. So I'm still 50% Middle Eastern, just that went from to 41 and 9. And now I'm 20% English Northwestern Europe, 15% Scottish, 10% Europe, and 5% Irish. Like now getting my Scottish accent is even more important.
How does one change their racial makeup after being born?
So no. So what it is have either of you gotten your DNA tested or anything?
Please, I'm not selling my DNA to people.
They already have it.
Same.
They already have it.
They have yours.
No, and they have yours.
29 and me.
The only thing they have is these nuts
in their mouth.
Yes,
choking.
They made a clone of you, just so you know.
Dude, I hope they did because he has run into his doppelganger. Have you ever run into your doppelganger, or do you believe you have a doppelganger?
No, there's just probably one out there. I haven't ran into him yet.
Yeah, so like I truly believe I do not have one. Like, I think that I'm one of the rare people that like don't have a doppelganger. Like,
it's because you haven't been to Area 51,
or I'm from Area 51.
She's out there.
Then you haven't been to Area 52.
If you're her doppelganger, please
skip that one.
Comment
55.
below.
Yeah.
Or if you know her doppelganger, please.
Area 69.
Oh, yeah. If you know my doppelganger, please say so. Please say it. Like, I'll be like, oh yeah, I saw this girl. She looked just like you. And I'll pull her up. And like,
yeah.
The fuck? What? Her nose is too big, jaw's too wide. I was like, this is a man. What are you talking about?
It's not a swallowing jaw there.
Yeah. You guys can arrange to meet at Area 69.
Hey yo.
I love
69.
Nice. I had to shut the AC off because it's so loud, but like I always keep my house set at 69 just so that the mood is always right.
All right, yeah, hell yeah.
Your ACA and my girlfriend have a lot in
home.
common. I'm just kidding if you're watching this. I love you.
Because they're both turned off right now. Hey yo! Oh, walked into that one.
Yeah, I did.
Also, can I tell you much? I hate the temperature of 69 because like I run so hot. So actually, because I want to live in a middle schooler's joke forever, I am always so fucking miserably hot in my own house. Like I would live at like 62, 63.
Okay.
I like it cold.
I'm glad you had a joke at the end of that sentence.
A middle school.
Live
inside a middle schooler.
One word away from being a very dicey state.
Yeah. And see, I would try to make that joke, but also I look like this and people would just believe it. I learn that every now and then. I'll like make a joke that I think I can like pull off ironically. And they're like, no, that's probably, shit. You probably have one in the trunk of your car right now.
That's a confession. I just witnessed a confession.
No. You witnessed a realization. There's a difference.
Yeah, exactly. It's a realization. Plus, if I'm going to do a confession, I need someone to drop a beat first.
Nice.
Like I need to go usher with it. Yeah.
Sure could get one. How's that personality test coming along?
Oh yeah, how's that going?
Oh fuck yeah, I'm 80% of the way there.
Hell yeah, dude, I'm so fucking pumped.
Mm-hmm.
So I was ENTJ. Oh, do you know what your dash was? So you're either dash A or dash T. Dash A for abundant or dash T for turbulent.
I love the question. You feel a certain kind of comfort when dwelling in sadness every day. My fucking life.
Agree.
Strongly agree. Strongly agree to that one. There's been a lot of strongly agrees than anything on here.
That is gonna one. I bet you anyone you're gonna meet an A, dash A. Do you know if you're dash A, dash T?
Like I am very, very extroverted. I just very much also value my recharge time. But no, other than that, like I would label myself as an extrovert. So
I'm a TNA kind of guy.
TNA.
Total nonstop action.
Speaking of which,
yeah.
You know Eli Drake?
Yeah.
Also now known as LA Knight.
LA Knight, yeah.
She met him.
Oh.
Tell us about that.
Yeah. So my boy Sean, introduced himself to me. I was like, hey, I'm Sarah, because I'm not afraid to talk to anybody. I don't care who you are.
Yeah.
Don't care. I was like, hey, I'm Sarah. How you doing? He's like, hey, I'm Sean. How you doing? He's like, and he turned around and he was like, I'm LA Knight right now, so just like call me that.
Yeah.
So I did, and I joked around with him and shit, and it was really fun. He's a funny, good guy, and I feel like when watching wrestling, I just, you know what I mean. You are what they want you to be. When if you don't know them, you know what I mean. They want you to like them, or they want you to hate them, or like they do something like, okay, well, fuck that dude.
Oh yeah, kayfabe over everything.
Yeah. Yes. And so it was really cool because I was just fucking around with him the whole time, and I said a couple things to him. He was like, "Who the fuck are you walking up here with all this sage advice?"
Oh, a night.
Yeah.
Now the funny thing is, so in the improv community, my friend Josh Waddle actually gave him a Lyft ride to the airport like the next day.
Oh, shut up!
And I'm like, LA Knight gets around.
Yeah.
It was kind of crazy. All the wrestlers WWE had, it was just LA Knight that everyone met, apparently.
Yeah.
So, LA Knight, if you're watching this, which you probably aren't.
Sorry, I'll send it to you.
If you're watching this, come on the podcast. I'd love to talk, man.
Yeah. So he's really cool. Like,
I'm so tired of talking to comics, with the exception of Barack and Sarah.
Of course.
But other than that, I hate talking to comics. These are the only two I'm okay with.
They're so boring.
They are. It's just the same old shit.
You're not bad yourself.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
I think you're terrible.
Yeah, thank you. Just like my jokes, I write them on paper, so that way they're terrible.
I burn them. Fire.
I got that right.
So do you know if you're a -T or -A besides TNA?
I don't know officially, but
or are you an Impact?
Just based on what you said, what is it? Abundant?
It's abundant or turbulent?
Knowing myself, I'm assuming it has to be the turbulent one.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna challenge you to take that test next, and you have to be honest with yourself.
So that's for the TNA part.
Yeah. For you'll find out how much TNA you are if you're, abundant or.
Am I an ass man?
I'm an ass. Girl.
I'm an ass man.
I'm an ass woman. I love asses.
I also I almost don't want to spoil it because that actually is a bit I just wrote recently. I don't want to burn it on the podcast.
Yeah, don't.
But,
tell us after.
Oh yeah, totally.
Yeah.
And once I finally finish this test that I've taken forever, if anything, is less a personality test and more an ADD test.
Yeah.
And I am failing with flying colors.
Actually, I feel like you're doing really well because you're taking it and you're talking, you're conversing, like you are using that brain power.
That 20% is taking longer than the 80%.
Right.
You like to take it, don't you?
Once we're not recording.
That's when the fun happens.
I'm kidding. No, I was with a dom one time. I fucking hated it.
Why?
Just not my thing.
All right.
But I was like, I wanted to be open-minded. I wanted to try it so I could say I didn't like it, and I can say I didn't like it.
Did they peg you?
No.
Then you haven't
you
haven't had the full experience.
I didn't, but
don't knock it till you've tried it.
Yeah, no, I already got the whole. Wait, what about tying up? Yeah. No, the tying up did happen.
Yeah,
that did.
Yeah,
tying up, and then the candle wax, which I also was straight up even hey, I already told you up front, no candle wax because I'm a hairy motherfucker. So that's good. That's also going to turn into an actual waxing, and I don't want that.
Was there a safe word?
My safe word is harder, so that also could be where I went wrong.
Harder.
You did.
Might have been it.
Did you communicate that with her beforehand?
Absolutely. I'm my safe word has always been harder.
So softer is when you want them to go harder.
Yeah. That's my new future. My safe word is softer.
I can see why that would be confusing. Maybe you should give it a try. Maybe try
I think maybe he's the Tom.
Yeah, typically. But also, that not even so much from I need that to happen. It's just it started out that's just what all the women I was with wanted. So it was one of those it became a thing.
Yeah.
That's now how I work. But at first I was just I'm just so happy to be here. Thank you for letting me do this.
So all the women you were with wanted to dominate you.
Yeah, they wanted to be dominant.
Oh, okay.
So, but at first I was even just I'm just so fucking happy to be here because I was 22 when I lost it. So I was literally thinking I was going to die a virgin. And so I was for my first 2 years, I'm just Thank you for letting me do this to you. This is awesome of you. Like,
here's a flower.
Yeah, exactly.
Here's a box of chocolates.
I was like, in fact, actually, I stay right in this position. I'm gonna go again and like start making pizza rolls for us to have afterwards. I'm like, yeah, post-sex pizza rolls, fucking bomb.
I think both sex marijuana is better, but
why not both?
Exactly.
Well,
they're the marijuana and pizza rolls.
But the marijuana, you don't have to get out of bed.
Well, it depends where it's at.
Okay, what if there was like a DoorDash to your bed, like bed dash?
Ooh.
It's called a prostitute.
Yeah, if it was a
hooker, we know.
I was saying, yeah, if there were prostitutes that were if there were like prostitutes that like I left the door unlocked and they came in and just went to the bed and then left, I would stop doing comedy. I would stop working. I would stop doing everything because that was just. I would like. I'd have enough savings that I could like pay them with for the rest of my life, like stipend it out, like a hooker allowance. Yeah. But yeah, after that, I'm like, I'm off the grid. I don't need to prove myself with comedy anymore. I don't need to be nice. I don't need to be any of these things that I am.
I feel like that has to count as a tier of achievement that you have enough savings in your bank account to just pay whores for
the rest of my life. Yep.
Cool.
There's a lot of envious men.
Because like, yeah, that's the thing. I'm only doing this shit for that. I don't need fame. I don't need my name to live forever. I don't need to travel the world. I've seen a lot of the world. I'm good. I just need hookers to come in.
In that case,
come in once a week. Yeah, once a week.
Hi. How you doing?
Hey, Brock, can you start the car?
I love it. I love that you're turning really red too right now.
Also, alcohol too, but
yeah, of course, the alcohol.
Yeah, this is Brooklyn. The whole idea is supposed to be from Poland.
Brooklyn is in Poland.
Yeah.
True story. Actually, I don't know if that's accurate.
I feel like I have a Brooklyn accent.
Also, I'm drinking this because I found out I do have one listener in Poland. Shout out. Thanks for tuning in, bud. This Lomza Jonse is for you.
Is it pronounced Lomza Jonse?
Fuck if I know. I'm an American.
Lomza, if you're looking to sponsor a podcast, this might be a good option.
I'll say DMs are open. Spitting them first. They're a little dry.
I think it's like Jasny.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Now I don't know how to speak Polish, but
I don't either.
I'm not a Polak.
Yeah, I'm a Czech, so I don't know.
Dude, my mom. So I just thought of it. My mom would like seriously swear they were part Polish because we would have pierogies, we'd have halushki, we'd have all of that shit.
Yeah,
and I'm like, your great grandma came from Poland. I'm like, Mom. Did you know people can be from a country and not from that fucking country?
You're right.
Yeah, because I didn't remember you listing Poland.
Yeah, I did it.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
Calculate.
Like when I talked to the bitch, I was like, yeah, Mom, I took my DNA. There's a well, your DNA's wrong. What
if she's not wrong?
Does that mean you're not my mother? Because if that's true, please.
What if they just make some shit up? Like you give your DNA, they collect it so they can make a clone of you, and then they just send some bullshit. They pull it out of a hat, and they're like, "All right, you're
fuck off."
89%.
What are you? What is it?
It needs information to send me the results.
Listen. It's not. I promise you, it's not like it's gonna spit it. It's not gonna to spit stuff to your email every time. You can uncheck the box as well, and you can actually just scroll. I think scroll.
You really want to trust?
I tried.
Do you really want to trust a girl that's promoting genetic testing?
I was literally thinking, I'm like, what's her day job? Does she work for these fucking companies?
She's like, please sell your soul and your data. You can trust it.
See, I think
I'm 48% scammer.
I think that you are 100% naive.
Oh, and okay, so I followed your advice, and now it's asking me to pay 95 cents.
No, it's not.
Yes,
give it to me.
Is it? Wow. You see?
No, don't. Do you
see the grift?
Yep.
Do you see
no.
Grift?
Hold on. Put it back up, please. Put it back up.
Scam.
Put it back up. Put it back
Scam.
up. That is not 16personalities.com. That is personalitylab.net. So fuck off.
All right. Well, I gotta do this again now.
Wow.
I did. Speaking of, I did love that one of the questions was, do you believe that channeling sadness into making creative work?
I feel like you should pay the 95 cents.
No.
Yeah, no.
No, I'm already out there
would,
too.
yeah,
I'm already
not,
out there too.
Yeah, I would not have. I just.
I feel like that's a weird amount to charge for anything. 95.
It might be
cents.
tax reasons.
It's just enough to get your information. That's all.
Yeah.
And your 95 cents.
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, I've never had to pay anything. So I was like, yeah.
I don't trust anything you have to pay only 95 cents for. I feel like
99
unless there's some 95-cent hookers out there that want to come to my house.
In that case, why are you a hooker?
You got to hit up the west side of Columbus.
Tax purposes.
Sorry, west side.
Just doing it for the love of the game. But 95 cents over the course of a year pays off their tax.
Right? Yeah. It'll be $125. So.
Yeah, yearly.
We're grateful for sex workers. And
yeah,
right.
I'm sex positive. I am pro sex.
I'm very, despite not having it forever.
I didn't lose.
I'm a male.
I didn't lose my virginity until second semester of freshman year of college.
Damn.
I was a big girl.
Yeah, so that would have been like, oh, you were?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice. I'll say, well, congrats on weight loss.
Thank you.
How'd you do it?
A lot of shit and a lot of shit wrong. I started with
you shit it all out. That's awesome,
right, dude? If everybody could do that, that'd be fucking awesome.
Right.
Shit out your fat. Okay.
Like I like to say, the bigger the girl, the bigger the panties.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to swim in the panties, is what I'm saying. So I started with keto, and I lost like 50 pounds, and I gained 20 back, and then I lost 30 pounds by intermittent fisting. Intermittent
fisting.
It's the best.
That's a workout for sure. That's a lot of cardio.
You just go.
I can't talk.
You just go a quarter of the way in.
Actually, not even a quarter. Not even a quarter. A quarter's too far.
She went a nickel of the way in.
Because the dime's just too much.
Yeah. It's an intermittent fasting.
Intermittent fasting.
With some fisting.
With a couple fistings too.
Yeah.
That was for dessert. Yeah, that's what I did. And because I realized that I can't deny myself anything. Like if I tell myself I can't have ho-hos, it's like I'm gonna need a whole fucking box of fucking ho-hos. Female, male, the candy, everything. It's all getting in my mouth. So it's like I can't do that. So that's what I realized. So I just cut the time that I ate, and I did a 20-hour fast and ate for 4 hours, so 24 fast.
Mm-hmm.
I have pictures, pretty dope.
I got ho-hos in different area codes.
Listen, I got ding-dongs in different area codes, and they all did the same shit.
That doesn't sound accurate.
Ding-dong is a Hostess cupcake. It's also... It's fine.
I got Star Crunches in different area codes. Actually, wait, that's Little Debbie.
Little Debbie?
Yeah, that's Little Star Crunches, Little Debbie.
Little Debbie.
What's a I got Zingers in different area codes. That's a Hostess.
There you go.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Well, congrats.
Thank you.
Still look great before.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I mean, I didn't say I was ugly.
Yeah, no.
I said I was chubby, but honestly, I'm gonna be real with you guys. I had a stroke in December of 2020. It sort of had paralyzed me, not as bad as before, but like I couldn't talk. So like when I have a stroke, like the only words I can say are no and sorry. I know how my mom raised me. The only two words I can say when I have a stroke are no and sorry.
Yeah.
I mean, if you only had 2 words, those are 2 pretty good words to have, I must say.
Well, true. No, sorry.
Mine would be quesadilla and High Life.
Ooh, I do burrito tacos and some queso.
Mm-hmm. And I know High Life is 2 words, but the way I say them is 1. Yeah.
I feel you. I pick up shit now.
Okay.
So then that year I was like, yeah, I'm choosing my life. I'm living my life for me. So I got my mentals right. I got my body right. And now I'm out here doing stand-up. You're gonna talk about it.
One of the only people that ever got their mentals right and then started doing stand-up.
Right?
You're supposed to do stand-up when things are going terrible.
Exactly. And then maybe the mentals get right after a certain amount of success.
So one thing you men have wrong is that getting your mentals right is not a destination. It's a journey. And so I have 32 years of trauma, and I got the mind right so I could tell the stories.
You can't say mental without men.
Okay, well, because men are mental.
I'm just saying. It's a fact. You can look it up.
I was saying, why would a man go to therapy when they can start a podcast? The irony, I know. It's not lost on
You know, like in the book that we're reading, she says, she was like, people use it for therapy because like when they say like their traumatic shit and people laugh, it's a release of energy. And I'm like,
yeah,
that could have saved me so much fucking money, like so much money.
Yeah.
What is it like when it's whales? A certain number of whales, it's called a pod. Is that accurate? I feel like that's accurate. It's not.
I don't know. I'm not a fish.
I am not very versed on whales.
It's not how whales work. But what do you call 4 white men in a group?
A clan.
What?
A podcast.
That's
true.
Nice. Yeah.
So are you like full Russian?
No, well, specifically Czech, but the thing is, they were Russia for quite a while.
Mm-hmm.
And well, like when I only know as far back up to my great grandfather because also I'm adopted, so I'm like going off of very limited knowledge anyway of what I am. But yeah, so they were from Czech all the way up until my father.
Okay.
He was the first one born in America.
Okay.
And then he hooked up with this flus that got around from all these other countries. But the thing is, they were like so strict, like very strongly Czech, like almost like purebred.
Oh, nice.
Almost like the Slytherins of Czechs.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Dude, I have a Slytherin.
Purebred European sounds dangerous.
Oh, absolutely. So then got with a little bit of English, a little bit of German, a splash of Greek.
All right. I'm learning Greek. Yasu, posiste.
Oedipus.
I have a question.
Do
you get to claim your adopted race? Is that how that works?
Yeah. I'm going strictly off the blood. I mean, to be fair, I was adopted by even whiter people, so like it wouldn't help me anyway. But no, like I said, I pretty much go off of the whole Russian thing, and also because like they've only recently been fucking up the world, so
right.
I don't like to mention the English and German because they've been doing it a lot longer.
Yeah, I always say I'm two of the biggest powerhouses. I'm Middle Eastern and German. I take over countries and I bomb cities. So come at me.
Yeah, I'll say Russia's only been fucking up for the last 50 years.
Yeah, right.
Like, I don't believe this, but in 2023, if you said any country or nationality and you said you should kill all those people, people would look at you like you're crazy. But I feel like in 2023, you're like, kill all Russians. People will be like, yeah. I think that's kind of fucked up.
Certain parts.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, you're good. I mean, if we start going after all white people though, I just want to be on like the last team. Like if we start doing like a purge, I want to be on like the last week. Like I'll sell out all the white people too. I don't care.
Cool. Okay,
like I'll throw them all off and then like and I want it to be like Joe Pesci and Goodfellas. Like I don't want to know when it happens until like the second before. Like just walk in and be like, yo man, this is awesome. Like I can't believe you guys let me sit on J. Cole's recording session. I walk in and there's no recording studio, whatever. It's just a blank empty room, and I'm like, motherfucker.
I feel like Italians are the bridge between non-white people and white people. They're just like smack dab in the middle.
Yes. You know, but honestly, it depends on where in Italy you're from. Because there's North Italy, there's South Italy, and there's Sicily.
Sicily's they're the real cold-blooded killers.
I really feel
sorry to anyone from Sicily that might be tuning into this episode.
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, we love all people.
That's
we
right.
love all people.
Yeah.
Because we make fun of all people. Therefore, we love all people.
You guys make great food.
Yes.
Your pasta's great.
It's true.
Your the coffee's great.
The cappuccino.
Sopranos is a great show.
I'll say the Al Pacino is also great.
If you're gonna get any type of Al, you better get a Pacino.
That's right. Well, so actually we're getting close to the time we need to start wrapping it up.
Okay.
Because it's almost 4:20. Blues it.
I raw dog.
I do too. Which is unfortunately how I found out I have HPV. No, I'm just kidding. I have herpes.
I gave it to him.
In the gift box, like the Europeans did to the Native.
Oh, the box was a gift, so let me tell you.
It was good.
It was actually. It was good. So anyway, like we said at the very beginning, April 27th,
Yes.
we are doing a show, the three of us, at Cafe Kerouac on High Street.
Comedy battle.
Comedy Battle Royale.
It's a competition. They'll be competing for your laughs.
It's interesting concept too. Like Sarah and I will both be competing with our stand-up sets, and then the improv side of the show will actually be doing improv based off of our material, which is why I've written an entire 10-minute set about how much I hate improv.
We'll make it work.
Exactly.
Improv.
I mean, yeah.
Just be a really self-defeatist, like depressed, like improv set, but that's okay.
Dude, I cannot wait. I'm naturally an improv person, so bring it on.
Also, for those of you listening, since I fucked up and took the wrong test, I will post the results of my test on the Destination Podcast page, which you should follow if you don't already. And then anything else you guys want to plug? Where they can follow you? Or
Destination? That's good.
Yeah, the Destination. Yeah.
Oh, like Destin, Ohio?
Well, I should make a Destin, Ohio. Like Destin, Florida, or like the pun on my knee, which I'll show you later.
Apparently, Destination is aggressively Russian.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So follow the destination.
Yeah. And follow me, Sarah Ashraf Official.
Sarah Ashraf Official.
Instagram.
You can follow me on Instagram at Barack Lesnar, Facebook as well. And hopefully you can check out the Illuminati Presents Comedy Battle Royal, April 27th. You're going to have Destin. You're going to have Sarah.
It's my first ever, performance.
Awesome. The one and only Stephanie J. Cashack. And you're going to have my homeboy
Murphy Henderson.
Murph
Henderson.
Yeah.
That man hates
funny
me.
guy. It's going to be a great time. You can get tickets online. I'll have them put one in the description so that you can conveniently buy your tickets. There are still tickets available, but they're going fast, so get them now.
Thank you again for listening. Follow them, and have a good night, guys.
Thank you.